How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Grand Archive video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, well, we're going to open up a box of the Fractured Crown. It's going to be my second and last box on here. Hey, I got like half a case, and I already opened up all the case except for one box, which we're going to open up today. And I also want to talk a little bit about how Grand Archive is just kind of like popping off right now. They just had a massive restock of the first set, Dawn of Ashes. We have the Fractured Crown as well, and a very large push from the developers, Weaves of the Shore, into more marketing, which I find very, very fascinating and kind of a breath of fresh air, right? Because not only do we have their initial push a little while ago, we had that video from like Reed Duke, we have them sending folks like me stuff, but also sending stuff and promoting content via like VTubers, right? Which I think is like the perfect audience for Grand Archive, like obviously, as well as other large content creators, much larger than myself, like Kriparian. And I think I saw one on like some like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi-Tubers thing. But it's like really refreshing to see an indie card game like this actually put the effort in to market their game to audiences that they think will actually enjoy it, which, hopefully hopefully it will pay off and, get a lot of genuine interest in the game and therefore get, players. But I just kind of want to like point that out here, right at the time that the Fractured Crown is coming out, as well as mention why I think it's so important that the Fractured Crown is actually coming out, because a lot of Kickstarter TCGs that I've seen never even get to their second set, right? And here we have the second set coming out on time, on schedule, not having to go back to Kickstarter, and they've already started to announce things that might be coming in the third set, which looks like it's going to be a steampunk fantasy setting, which looks super, super cool. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a brand new world. And it looks like they might be introducing some new classes. The teaser image that I saw earlier had like it had what looks to me be like a cleric and also maybe a ranger, maybe even a guardian. You know what? I could pull the image up here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here you can see, here's the image. In fact, I can embiggen it. Let's make this a little bit bigger. We'll do it real time. Look at that. So you can see what I think the character in the middle is. It definitely looks like a ranger, has the ranger watermark, and she's got like a crossbow. Dude on the right definitely looks like a priest, has the priest or cleric watermark. And then the character on the left, I don't know, there's no watermark, but she's got like a shield kind of thing going on. But very cool. Love the vibes. As you can see here, more revealed at Ascent Houston, which I will be going to and competing at. Yeah, that's basically just what I wanted to talk about today for Grand Archive. We're going to open up a booster box, like I said, of the Fractured Crown. Have some fun with that. There's still some cards that I'm looking out for to upgrade my decks so I can compete at the Ascent Houston. But I think Grand Archive is in a pretty good spot right now, even if the Fractured Crown booster boxes are on the cheaper side of things. And honestly, it's great for players. I'll just be honest. The fact that some of the singles are cheap outside of the collector rares and the foils means players can get the super rares for like a couple bucks, and hopefully that encourages more folks to check out the game and to pick it up when decks are like really, really affordable, which I think they're trending that way. So that is a good thing. So it's a good time to get into the game. Maybe pick up some decks and maybe check out some more content on Grand Archive. So yeah, let's go to a top-down view, open up a booster box, and chat a little bit more. I recorded this opening first and then did this part, so there might be a little bit of overlap here and there, but yeah, we're gonna check it out. And I'll also show off the collector rare that I opened from my half case as well. It's really exciting. It's one of, if not the best ones in the entire set, so it's pretty exciting. This is not the one that I opened up from the seeded box that Weeb sent me. This is one that I opened up, off camera, in the first box that I opened. So anyway, let's do that. Let's check it out. Pass it to me.
All right, and here it is, my, I guess, second and final box of Fractured Crown. Here on the channel, I actually bought 10 other boxes. I have opened them up already. But yeah, there are some cards we want to look for here. Even though the prices are a little down already, Hey, I want to see what we pull in this final box, so I know what singles to purchase. There's one rare in particular that I really need. It is the fractal that banishes stuff from your opponent's floating memory, or not floating memory, but from their memory. And some other stuff. You know what? Let's just get on with it. Before, you know what? I'm gonna take these packs out and I'll talk while I do. So I just want to mention this playmat here. So this playmat with art done by Grand Archive artist Hanju is available at redzonerogue.com. We have several other playmats from her there as well, but most of them have sold out. We will get restocks eventually, but if I don't, hey, let me know in the comments down below if there are any particular restocks that you would like me to get. There's some pretty spicy ones, some like beach ones that have sold out, but this one's also like pretty spicy. This one is updated to have the Red Zone Rogue card back too. So it's a little bit different than the first iteration if you have already gotten that one. Anyway, let's open up some Grand Archive, yo. I think the set is great. I think there's a lot of really powerful cards in the set, and I think it's looking to swap up the competitive meta quite a bit with cards like Peaceful Reunion. We got Monocle Raccoon as well. Just some really, really good stuff. I really like Korhazi Trapper. I'm having trouble fitting it into my deck, but still great. Rally the Peasants for Frickin' Soul Knife. I got one of these in like 10 boxes. That's a super rare there. These are both pretty playable in my opinion. I put Rally the Peasants in a new version of Wind Lorraine that's just all like unit-based aggro. I have yet to playtest it, see how it is, but I think it's pretty good. Protective Fractal. We have the Lurking Assailant foil. Excellent. That's another card that I kind of want to find a place, you know, to play, but haven't really yet, and this is just kind of like a normal rare. Yeah, so I ordered, I'm not sure how much I talked about in the beginning of the video because, to be honest, I'm recording this first, but in the half case that I bought, I did pull the collector rare. Ooh, Fracturize, that's great. I have a lot of these already, but great card. I'm finding this is probably more sideboard tech than like main deck, but still really, really good. So yeah, I did pull a collector rare as well as a bunch of those like armament cards. And the correct collector rare that I pulled, ooh, speaking of armament, yo, it's an assassin one too. Not the one that I would have wanted, because the poison dagger is the real big one, but curve dagger, still really, really good. And so I pulled a lot of these actually. This is maybe my 5th one and only like 10 boxes. I do like the texturing on it. It's really, they feel really, really nice. They feel thicker. These are great. Oh, it's the fractal that I needed. Hell yeah. Sweet. This is everything that, well, this is what I really needed from the box. I'm going to put that over here. That's a pretty big hit. And then we have some uncommons. Yeah, that's sweet. Anyway, the collector rare. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you before we end. If you watched my early box opening, I ended up pulling a... Why is this pack so hard? Sometimes the packs can be difficult. They're usually pretty easy now, but sometimes they can still be a little difficult. Well, we're gonna do it the old school way here. I forgot, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So it's well, I'll just say it is one of the best ones that you could possibly pull from the set. All right, and you can speculate away. Resolute Stand is this is also an amazing card that I expect to see a lot of play here. And then we have a Fire Tongue. I will be playing at Ascent Houston, so like not only am I gonna be like just there and hanging around, but I do plan on playing and trying to do as best as possible in the main event. And so yeah, I'm actually really thinking about, you know, competitive play. I've upgraded all 4 of my decks already. I did a very Blanche, for whatever reason, is the ooh look at that. We got a Rite of Realm. This is one of the ultra rares. Pretty sweet. It's kind of a really niche ultra rare, to be honest, but this is one that you actually need 3 copies of because it's a main deck card. Whereas I've actually pulled one of each of all of the other ultra rares in the set. already, so I don't really need to pull more because they're all you know, like memory deck cards, so, or material deck cards, I should say. Red Slime, super cute. Korhazi Outlook, also super cute. Hey, another Fractal of Intrusion. You know what? I said I needed them. Here we go. One of the normal foils that I pulled, by the way, is the Merlin Kingslayer, which I think is like currently one of, I think it might be the most expensive foil in the set, like regular foil. So that's pretty good. I think I've seen it going for like 60 to 80 bucks. I think this card's great, and I am testing it out in my my Water Assassin build. Slay the King. Be very sad. My dude is not long for this world. I also think it's really cool. I probably talked about this at the beginning of the episode today here, but I think it's really cool that Weebs of the Shore are really promoting the game. I've seen this, Lancelot. I actually needed a Lancelot. I've only pulled 3 of him, so getting a 4th copy is really good. Anyway, I'm just cool. I'm happy to see that they are promoting the game and getting like bigger YouTubers to talk about it. So I've seen Kripparrian. I saw some like Yu-Gi-Oh dude. Ooh, foil red slime. Look how cute this thing is. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And Wanda Frost. I've also seen VTubers. There's like one from Hololive, I think. Was it Hololive or not? It wasn't Niji-san. I'm pretty sure it was Hololive. But yeah, just great to see the marketing push from Weebs of the Shore, right? I see so many like, you know, indie games, Kickstarter games, even Flesh and Blood don't really do that much. Frostbind, fantastic card. I'm lucky enough to pull a foil one, which is great. And once again, we probably talked about it at the start of the show, but the 3rd set has been like soft announced. Looks like we're going to like a steampunk fantasy-esque world, and yeah, I'm really stoked for it. It looks great, and you know, I think this is one of the first Kickstarter games, like Kickstarter TCGs, that like, you know, came out and then they're just like doing it, right? They're starting the TCG grind with, you know, sets every so often. I've seen a lot of other Kickstarter. Ooh, here we go, Blanche. Let's go. She's only worth a couple bucks, but my luck pulling her has been terrible, and I actually needed 8 Blanches if I want them in all my decks, because I have 2 decks that want a 4 of Blanche. Anyway, so yeah, they didn't go back to Kickstarter. They're just actually doing it, which is so refreshing to see. And I've seen other Kickstarter games that even, you know, had cards in hand, like in the customer's hands before Grand Archive, not even published their 2nd set yet. And here we are, 2nd set Grand Archive with the 3rd set around the corner. I think they're doing a commendable job on that. Resolute Stand, fantastic card. Rally the Peasants, fantastic. And Displace, I have so many Displaces. So, you know, they just have to kind of keep it up. Today we also got a shifting of their map policy because of how this set is kind of shaking out on the secondary market. I have so many Dawn of Ashes. Holy crap. That's like my 7th or 8th one when I pulled 2 Blanches. 2 Blanches, 7 of the Dawn of Ashes. But yeah, you know what? They are being very flexible with what they're doing. They are, you know, changing their strategies according to what the needs of the players and the markets are, which I think is very smart. They're not being arrogant or stubborn about it. And that's how, you know, if you're going to succeed at all, these are some of the steps that you have to take. So this is the last pack here. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. Let me know what you think of the Grand Archive content. I still really love this game. It's one of the 5 games that I'm playing right now. But genuine fan of Grand Archive. Just want to see them do as well as possible, because it's rare that you get an indie card game like this with this kind of like passion and quality behind it. And ooh, super rare, kicking it off or finishing it off. Incarnate Majesty, and the art is so good. Look at this art. This is like Genshin Impact, like MiHoYo levels of art. It's super good. I think that box is pretty great. You usually get about 5. I found about 5 supers on average. I had one box that had 4 and I had one box that had 6, but it is 5 on average. These I've gotten, I think, way more than often. Oh yeah, and you know what? I did want to show you. Let me see if I can grab it here. All right, and here is the big reveal. Well, not these sleeves. These sleeves also done by art done by Hanju, available on redzonerogue.com. But no. We're talking about this. Check it out. This was from the first box I opened off screen from my like little mini half case. I ordered 10 boxes. And then of course, this is the one that I got from the seeded box from Weebs of the Shore, but this is the big hit, the Merlin Kingslayer alternate art with her cute little smirk there. This is going for a lot of money, I think, right now. Well over $1,000. It's the most valuable card in the entire set. So that's pretty sweet. And then here are all of the here's all of these ones as well. I opened up another one as well. It's currently in a deck. It was the Warrior's Longsword. So I've opened up 6 of these now. Granted, one of them was in the seeded box that Weebs of the Shore sent me, but still, way more often than I thought. And then, of course, here are all of the ultra rares that I've opened so far. Like I said, I opened up one of these before, but I have opened up at least one of all the others. I have the Fractured Crown, testing it in a deck, as well as opened up another copy of the Water and another copy of Wind and the Fire one, also testing. And then last but not least, just a regular foil Merlin. And you can kind of see the difference. Can we get the smirk on there? In any case, thank you so much for watching. And once again, let me know what you think of Grand Archive in the comments down below. I'm still really loving this game. And it's really fascinating to watch an indie project like this just kind of like flourish and honestly kind of pop off. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. And we'll see you next time.